CoD champs in a nutshell. What's going on, guys and girls? I pretty much got to make this video just to cover what happened at Call of Duty XP, what's going on in the future, roster changes, etc, etc. So I guess we might as well start. So we went into Call of Duty XP. I was really hoping that we'd make it out of pools. We had Lethal Gaming, Team Caliber, and Infused in our pool. Yeah, I expected us to make it out of pools. What happened was pretty much our ban and protects against Lethal were a little bit lackluster. They outplayed us in the ban and protects 100%. We couldn't adapt to their playstyle. Rapid fire Shivas just wasn't something that we had really played with before, especially because of the fact that we're a new team. CTF as well was a big choke point for not only Lethal. We choked it against literally all three teams that we played. And for me, that comes down to experience as a team. We're like a 1-month-old team compared to other teams that had been teaming for so long. And our CTF practice just wasn't there. That's not an excuse, that's on us. We should have been prepared for that. But we weren't. We had the lead in the CTFs for about 95% of the game, and then right at the end it just flipped. Our search and destroy online as well was extremely solid, and at LAN we had a 0 to 4 S&D win ratio. Now what I put that down to is purely because of the fact, once again, things change from online to LAN, that's 100%. But this was our first event as a team at a LAN event. Now, our S&D was very dominant online. We expected it to work at LAN. In my opinion, we played S&D the same as online, which was a very fast-paced style, which didn't really work for us at LAN. Also, I dropped donuts. That didn't help either. So our S&D was 0 and 4. In a best of 5 series where you have to win 2 S&Ds, you can't be losing 0 to 4 in S&Ds. But our respawns was very surprising to me. I expected us to, for us to win series, I expected us to have to win the S&Ds and snag a respawn. I thought that they would be uplinks out of anything. We did take the uplink from Lethal and TK. But we also took hard points. We beat TK in the hard point by like 50 points, I think, something like that. And then Infused, we beat them in the hard point by like 100 points. So that was like really surprising for me. But we couldn't do it. That was simple. We just couldn't pull it off. The teams that we played, Lethal, TK, Infused, very talented teams. Other teams in the region as well, none of us made it out of pools, which really sucks. I was really hoping that like MF would make it out. Chiefs, you know, Chiefs and MF had a really tough pool, and I mean they did have they had Fab in there, which was a T4 team, and then LG, which I think plays like T12, T8, and then Orbit had it probably even harder with Cloud9 being like a top 6 team, and then a Envious, which won. Going on from here though, there were talks about roster changes after the event. Pretty much the night that we got knocked out, everyone was a little bit emotional. It was like, you know, was it this person's fault? What do we do? Does this roster work? Blah blah blah. And you know, I felt that it was best to once the emotions settled, I felt that it was best to stick with this roster based on the fact that this was our first event as a team, and we technically, if you go watch our games, we were neck and neck with like T12 teams. Now I know like it's T12, we wanted to do better than that, but still. The other thing as well, Killerpie, our AR, he's been in a hybrid role for the past pretty much the whole entire game. Killerpie is not a hybrid player. He needs to be playing the AR role, I feel. And also, like, Specialist was a big downfall for us in this event. I used Kinetic, I got raped with Kinetic. We took out Camo almost every single game. I feel like I should have just taken Camo and then we get rid of Kinetic, but, it's just small things that we couldn't make happen in an event because it was our first event as a team. So, but going forward, like I said, I want us to keep this roster. That is my goal. I think all of us want it. So going into IW, yeah, we're grind as a squad, and that's all I can say really. I feel like this team can compete rather highly, and I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, this video went on for quite a long time. Thanks for watching, guys. Please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.